Look, the message I want to send to hoteliers is simple, and it revolves around some topics in our industry. One is we understand the headwinds and the challenges. The last 2 years have been challenging in many aspects. The economic factors have not been favorable to our industry, especially the economy and mid-scale segment. We have rising costs, weakening demand, tariffs, litigation, you name it, interest rates, access to capital. All these headwinds came to us at the same time. But one thing we know for sure is, as an industry and as hoteliers, we have always been resilient. So we need to stay strong, we need to be unified so that when we get out of this, we are ready. We have always adapted, we have always made changes that make us stronger. And as we get out of this slump, I think we'll be much ready to reap the benefits. That's my first message. My second message is AI is here. Adoption is important. Let's embrace AI. Let's look at what really the state committed to our core values, but also think about your strategic initiatives. Can they fit within those initiatives? And so adopt what really fits your needs. The third message is, after COVID, employees stuck with us. The loyal employees, hardworking employees stuck with us when they had a chance to go somewhere else. Right? This is our time now. It's an employer environment. We open the internet every day. We see layoffs. We see different things. AI is contributing. Cost control is contributing. But this is our time as employers to make sure we ease these jitters. We stand by our employees. We make sure they feel recognized, they feel acknowledged, and they feel needed in our workspace. And the last but not least is advocacy. I think AHLA and AHOA have done a really good job unifying and finding some big issues on our behalf. So what I encourage you is to make sure we keep supporting them, we keep that foot on the gas, because advocacy these days is really critical for our industry. I'm absolutely a people-first leader. Look, when you look at the vision of Red Roof, it is to deliver the best experience and value to all our stakeholders, our team members, our franchisees, our guests, our partners, and our communities. So I want to start with our franchisees, right? We have meetings with our franchise advisory councils who represent great owners in our industry and our brand. We listen to them. They tell us what's wrong. They tell us what's right. How are we, are we on the right path? We also make sure that we have quarterly town halls now that I do on a quarterly basis, where also our owners can ask questions. We can engage with them so they stay in the know. So that's from a franchisee perspective. From a guest perspective, we're always doing focus groups. We're asking them what's working through surveys, through different things. So it's important to focus on their needs and how they see us, for their needs as well. Team members. I am big on team member satisfaction. Right? We have incentives. We make sure we recognize. We make sure we support and train. But it's important on a personal level. I meet every single employee that starts within the organization. I give her my cell phone number. Why? Because we are all one team. And that spirit really lives throughout the corporate office. I walk around every morning, shaking hands, making sure we have conversations with our employees. That is really the culture that we have built at Red Roof, and we're very proud of it. We have She by Red Roof and Ride, which are two great initiatives that empower women and underserved communities to be part of the ownership and leadership in our communities. So really, when it comes to people, partnerships are critical. We want to do business with people and organizations that share our values, that are committed to the guest experience, that really think about the ROI of our franchisees, right? That's really important in our partnerships. And so when you look at our slogan at Red Roof, genuine relationships, real result, we do it every day, and we're very proud of that spirit. Last year we opened our 700th hotel in Jamaica, New York, right, by JFK Airport. That's a great thing to be celebrated. And I'm excited about a lot of the growth that we have slated for our organization, right? We are focused on high RevPAR, high-performing markets like New York boroughs, for example. We just opened 2 new hotels in Brooklyn. We have a new construction that's slated to open in the Bronx, right outside New York Yankees Stadium. Hopefully, we're going to open next year. But also, our hometown studios, it's really a great product. We opened our first one newly constructed in Tampa, Florida last year. And the same ownership group have signed 5 other deals. Two that are supposed to open in Q1 down in Florida as well, and 3 more in the future. So that's on the Hometown Studios. Our Red Collection portfolio, we have grown it. We just opened a new one in Allentown, Pennsylvania, that we are very proud. Actually, the franchisee was an existing franchisee of a hotel in New York. He noticed the value, the support, and the ramp up of the hotel, and he decided to go with our Red Collection. So those are exciting projects for us. But I can tell you, every hotel that we execute and we sign, we bring into our Red family is very important. We're excited about all our growth. Our pipeline is healthy, and we look forward to welcoming many, many more in our system. I'm Zack Gharib, President of Red Roof. Thank you so much for watching.